There's Buddy. You're not as energetic as usual. What the hell? What's up? What's up? I kind of think I might have already gotten most of the wood from here. Oh, and butterfly is getting romantic. Okay. Okay, so I am not too worried about that stuff yet. Not that worried about that stuff. I'm wanting to grab other smaller stuff, like this stuff. Got a money-making scheme. We can just tell it's a whole lot of work and not a lot of money. So I've got a little bit of a thing I'm gonna end up with, and that is I'm gonna move back to town basically and work for a couple of months back towards Columbia. Whoa, back in Rocheport. Better do something else. Because a whole lot of things we kind of need to get done. Well, for a couple of reasons. I was on the phone just kind of joking around with a friend of mine the other day who took my trailer. And like I said, we were joking around and said something about having to move back and blah, blah, blah. Complete BS. I wasn't planning on it at all. And he's like, come on back. He's like, you can stay in your old trailer. Need to do a couple of things to make it livable, but come on back. So, from the looks of it, I'm going to be back. Called up my old boss. I said, you told me if I needed my job back, you should give me my job back. And I was like, I need, you know, just planning on a couple of months. I don't really feel like, you okay? You might be, you know, I don't want to, I'm not coming back. I'm coming back for a short time. And he's like, hell yeah, I need bodies. So that's happening. A couple of people are gonna find out from the videos because I'm still a couple weeks off from doing it. I'm not really at the point of telling everybody because things change so often. But Stephen Terry's daughter's coming back, and she needs a place to stay while they get situated. And I was like, you know, this is pretty much perfect. She needs a place to crash. I need to make some money. If I take off for a couple of months, she can stay at the cabin, and I will go in town and do the grown-up thing and make some money and try to get some stuff going that way. So that's what's going on. I'm going to be moving back in town, and her boyfriend are going to be staying in the cabin for, honestly, who knows how long. Hopefully no more than 2 months, because that's all I'm really planning on being gone, is just a couple of months. So I think, you know, sometimes things just line up. Everything lines up. Everything says this is the way it needs to be, and it just is. Whether you call that a divine plan, sheer luck, karma, whatever you want to call it, it happens. And it happens to me a lot. And I tend, when it does happen, to, you know, take advantage of it. I mean, that's how I ended up out here, which is awesome fun, and I will definitely miss it. I haven't even told my son yet. But he's supposed to be down next weekend. I figured I'd just tell him that. So this will be, where's that tree? There it is. Okay. This will be, I think this will be a really good thing. I can restock up on stuff that I need. They got a place to crash for some time. Give Steve and Terry a little break from my ass. She don't have to cook for me every night. I know that breaks her heart. I think everything lined up. Just the way it needed to. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Couple of crotches there. Crotchety, crotchety. Okay, I'll load all this up. Is this too small? This might be too small, but I'm gonna take it anyway. It's pretty small, but it's too late now. It's mine. So to sum it up, I'll be leaving the off-grid life for about 2 months. Going back on grid. Being a normal schmo. All you poor normal schmoes, no offense. Please take no offense. Buddy, yeah, that's the saddest part about the whole thing. Buddy's probably going to go to a shelter. Buddy was a drop-off. He just showed up out of nowhere. He's nobody's dog, really. I've been taking care of him just so he doesn't get shot or something, but ultimately, he's not my dog. I do not want a dog. As much as I like him, I do not want him. I cannot take care of him. He needs to be fixed. I had a GoFundMe to help get him fixed. That money ended up feeding him. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. If I'm making money, I can afford to get him fixed. I just don't want a dog. The last dog I had I kind of got tricked into. Oh, will you watch our dog until we find an apartment that allows dogs? Sure, no problem, because we don't want to take him to the shelter. He's part pit. They'll put him down. Okay, yeah, I don't want that. 15 years later, I ended up having to put the dog down anyway, because he was just so old, or she was so old and decrepit. But that's just it. I don't want to have to go through that again. I didn't want her. I was stuck with her for 15 years. I don't want Buddy. I don't know if I got another 15 years left in me, but I don't want to have to deal with that stuff. So if anybody out there wants a pretty cool dog, he's got his issues, he's got his problems. He is a thief. He was trying to steal my gloves from me this morning. So he is not what I consider a good dog. But he could be. He's not a stupid dog. He's just not a good dog.